This is Rachel
And Sarah.
from Tales of Dice, and today we're testing BITBOX. I'm going to be boxing Mice and Mystics and Betrayal at the House on the Hill, the second edition, and I'm going to put them in the same box. So we're going to go to a medium. It's kind of an odd assortment of games to put together, but you've got two mini games. You might want to categorize them nearby, but you can also see how much room you have for each game. So separately, Mice and Mystics will fit in a small box if you just put everything in, or if you keep everything in compartments, like the little minis separately in little containers like I do, you would want to go up to a medium. And Betrayal will fit in a small if you put the character boards into the board sleeve, or go medium and you can fit the entire game of Betrayal. But Betrayal has a lot of room in a medium. So I'm going to show you kind of what you can fit. So, it's just going to be me today. So I'm going to be boxing one-handed. So you have to bear with me just a little bit. Okay, so, of course you put all the boards and the rules into the board sleeve. And they will fit, even though it's pretty thick. And as you can see, I have pre-opened all of my minis. I usually keep them in those little compartments along the side. But just for the video, I've moved them into underneath those cards. And of course, you've got all the rules in the Hall board sleeve. And so we're going to first start out with Betrayal. And the medium, I've got a little card here to show as how you'd put a divider in, if you want to do a divider instead of just boxing them together. So we start out with player cards. They are too tall to stand upright. As you can see, they stick over the top. So they have to lay down. And then after that, let's actually put all the cards. It's aside there. All tiles along with them. And then along this edge, you just pack in all of the tokens. So you've got all the tokens, and you can just set the dice in. And then we'll put the minis on top, but let's get our divider. And so we'll put that in. Hold everything steady. And we'll put in our Mice and Mystics. Playing pieces, or player cards, put in the mini cards. And all of the components you just tuck along the edge there. See, my divider is a little flexible, so it bends. But usually, if you put in the cardboard divider. And the dice I'm actually going to save. Actually, here, let's make a little room on the back there. Slide those dice down. And then after this, you just have your minis. So I would not box my minis like this because they have all these little tiny pieces. And since they're painted, I don't want to chip the paint. But you can just kind of see what you've got. And, you know, if they're just going to be sitting in the BITBOX, and you're not going to be putting it in the mobile, probably to do a lot of travel, you know, this could be something you're interested in, because you won't have to worry about them getting crunched. And these, I was able to get them. You just gotta kind of find the sweet spot of organizing them in here. Now, the thought is, as you can see, there's a lot of space over here. So if you don't mind mixing your pieces, you could just put them all over there. Just put in those roaches. And then you have your mini. So as you can see, tons of room. So if you wanted, you could very easily put some of these little minis on this side, because those character boards is the reason why they take up so much room, the reason why you're kind of cramped in on this side. But there you have it. And they close really well. No bowing on the top. So there you have Mice and Mystics and Betrayal at House on the Hill, all in a medium BITBOX.